So we are going to do a little balance practice. You need a tennis ball, and you might want to be near a wall or a countertop or a table, just for comfort's sake. Tennis ball. Place it underneath your foot. There's a spot, an acupressure point, just behind your ball mount. So just press down and come off it. Land your heel, a little bit of pressure back and forth. Doesn't need to be too much, just enough to feel like you can feel something. And then pause and hold it for a breath or two. And then shift back just enough and roll the ball across your ball mount. So those bony parts just behind the toes. You can let the toes curl over the ball if that feels good. And then we're going to shift to the other side. So bring the ball mounts down. Bring the ball underneath your heel and do that same little side-to-side rock. Just doing a little release here on the bottom of the feet. Because when we're balancing, we really want to feel our feet thoroughly. And then a little roll from the front of the foot to the back of the foot. I'm sort of kicking it forward each time. Sort of a medium to light pressure. It doesn't have to be real heavy. And then bring your foot down, pick up the ball so it doesn't roll too far away, and just stand for a moment. And let yourself notice, what do you feel? Maybe one foot feels a little more awake than the other. Maybe you feel the energy rising through the leg. Let's even you up. So, ball behind those bony parts, heel on the floor, and just start with just some pressing down and release. You may notice a difference with each foot. One foot is usually a little more tender than the other. Find what feels like just right to you, enough so you feel something, but we don't want any shooting pain. Take a couple of rounds of breath here. And then slide back just enough so you can roll across that bony part behind your toes, those metatarsal bones. Toes can wrap around the ball if that feels good. Then the other side, so underneath the heel, so land your toes and bring the ball underneath your heel. Do that same little side to side, waking up with the fascia, all those tissues. And then the arch roll, so from the front to the back. You want to cover as much of the foot as you comfortably can. And then set the ball aside. I'm just going to let it roll away. And stand. Come to a nice, solid mountain pose. And just let yourself notice. Perhaps wiggle your toes a little. And then begin to press down. Be aware of your big toe and the ball mount behind it. And the bony part behind the baby toe. And then the center of your heel. And if you like to really think about the inner and the outer edges of your heel to center, please do that. Just take a couple of rounds of breath. And then keeping yourself well centered, shift your weight to your toes and lift your heel. And then bring them back down. And do that a couple of times, just shifting forward, bringing it back down. Try not to bend in the middle. Try to keep your body pretty still, pretty stable. One more. Now we're going to do the opposite. So we want to pick up the whole sole and come to your heels and then come forward. It's a little harder. We don't do this too often. I often pull myself off balance. So just lift and lower the soles of your feet. A couple more times. Then we're going to put them together. So rock forward to your tiptoes and then shift back to your heels. A couple more times. Forward to your tiptoes, back to your heels. Maybe one more. Onto your tiptoes, back to your heels, and then center yourself again. Maybe roll your shoulders, wobble your head. Close your eyes and notice. Imagine when you're breathing that you're drawing the center of your arches all the way up into the center of you. And then right at your hip hinge, right here, draw your hips back, come into a little chair, draw that energy up in center. Feel free to open your eyes at any point. Hands come where you're comfortable, on your thighs, at heart center, by your side. If you like to raise your arms forward, feel free. Now, keeping this chair shape, torso centered, shift your weight to your left foot, pick up your right heel. So there's really very little weight here, right? Notice my right knee is bent. Keep it bent. Press down on your left foot, straighten the leg, and let that right knee come up. Take a breath. Land your foot. Come back to that baby chair. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Shift your weight. Left heel comes up. Press down. Lift it up. Come back to your chair. One more time each side. Shift. Right heel is up. Knee up here. Bring it down. Shift. Knee up here. Bring it down. The next time, can you lift your knee and shift your weight and bring your arms out to the side, coming into crane, and then come back to your chair. And then up on the other side. And then come back to your chair. And the next time you come up in crane, pause. Keep your arms where they are. Straighten your leg forward. Bring your knee back to crane. Come back to chair. Other side. Lift the knee. Straighten. Bend the knee. And down. Now we're going to add your arms. So lift the knee. Straighten the leg. Arms come up overhead. Arms come back. Come back to your chair. And then up and over. Adding on. Crane. Extend the leg. Now keep the leg long. Tap it back behind you. Swing it forward. Tap it back behind you. Swing it forward. Tap it back. One more swing forward. Come back to your crane. This time just stand. Shift your weight. Come up to your crane. Extend your leg. Tap it back. Bring it forward. Tap it back. Bring it forward. Last tap. Forward. Crane. And down. Take a breath. Let it go. Adding on. So here's your crane. Here's your extension. Tap it back. Now this time, hinge at the hip. Now maybe your arms stay overhead. Maybe they come to heart center. Maybe you want your hands at your hips. Stay long from hip to crown. Notice this left knee, that front knee is bent. Same thing we did before. Straighten the knee, let the back foot come up any amount. You're in warrior three. Arms wherever you like. Maybe you want to tilt more. Maybe you don't. Come up to stand. Give yourself a breath. Arms come out, crane. Overhead and extend. Swing it back to tap. Tilt forward, hinge at the hip. Let that front knee bend a little more weight there. And then when you are ready, press down, lift the back leg. Hinge any amount. And then come up to stand. Take a breath. Let it go. Almost done. Inhale out and up. Thumbs trace the midline and come into your forward fold. Perhaps support yourself on your knees. Maybe hold opposite arms. Little ragdoll action, side to side. Press down, rise up, rinse it out again. Thumbs pause at heart center. Full round of breath. Thank you for practicing.